Hi, I'm David Soper, one of the technical marketing engineers supporting Cisco Intersight. Today I'll be going through a demo overview of configuring the Intersight appliance, including how to do first-time setup in the appliance and register a license for the appliance. When the appliance OVA is deployed, you will need to customize the template to specify IP addresses and other information. It's important to note that two DNS entries are needed for the appliance. One is a fully qualified domain name, such as tme-intersight.ucsdemo.cisco.com, and the second is that same fully qualified domain name prefixed with DC- or device connector. With the naming information in place in my DNS system, I'll go back into the template and enter information such as the IP address of the appliance, net mask, default gateway, my DNS search domain, my list of DNS servers, and finally an NTP server. Once all that data is entered, I'm ready to verify the settings and complete the deployment. And an optional step here is to verify DNS hostname lookup. I will just do this through ping, but I will ping both the fully qualified domain name I had set up and verify that that is resolving to an IP address. And then I will ping the name prefixed with DC- and verify that that is also resolving to an IP and that those are the same. In this case, 172.28.224.79. I'm now ready to install the appliance, and I can start by powering on the virtual machine. And once I've done that, I can monitor the appliance install by going to HTTP and then my appliance fully qualified domain name. In this case, HTTP tme-intersight.ucsdemo.cisco.com. That installation can take around 60 minutes depending on the virtual machine environment, so I've sped up the full install process here for purposes of this demo. Once appliance installation is complete, you will need to configure the appliance, and to do that you'll navigate to the normal HTTPS port on the appliance, in this case HTTPS and then my appliance host name. Now I'll walk through those specific configuration steps, and the first step is to set a password for the admin user. This is the local admin user on the account. I'll enter and confirm that password, click Set Password, and move on to step 2, which provides optional control of data sent back to Intersight. Default is on. For additional details, consult the release notes on the types of data collected and what this specific option controls in terms of sending additional information to Cisco. Step 3 is to connect the Intersight appliance to Intersight. In my lab environment, I need to configure an HTTPS proxy. Once I have done that, I will get a device ID and claim code from the appliance. Now I'll click the Connect Intersight Virtual Appliance button, and I'm taken to the Intersight connection page. As mentioned, this will connect my Intersight Virtual Appliance to Intersight hosted services. And the default behavior would normally be to click Continue at that point. I'm presented at this point with the Intersight offer description, which I can accept. And now I will enter my device ID as shown on the appliance and my claim code from the appliance. And click Connect. And my appliance is connected to Intersight hosted services. To register the license for the appliance, I'll click Continue, and I'll be taken to the Register License menu. For obtaining this product registration token, I'll navigate to software.cisco.com, and from within my account, I'll go to License, Smart Software Licensing, the Inventory menu, and I can grab a token at that point. This account already has some tokens present, so I will just select the appliance token and copy that, and then paste that back in as the registration token on this screen and register the license. License registration can take several minutes as noted here, and when that is registered I get that successful message and I can click Finish to complete configuration on the appliance. The appliance at this point is the same basic setup as Intersight.com. I've got guided help including how to claim devices, and additional demo videos will be coming soon for how to operate the appliance. Thank you for your time.